India and Africa are separated by the Indian Ocean. The geographical proximity between the Horn of Africa and the Indian subcontinent has played an important role in the development of the relationship since ancient times. CII International undertakes activities to connect Indian business with global business. Such activities include meeting the heads of state and government, decision-makers, networking with counterpart organizations, multilateral and academic institutions, and other policy-making bodies. The CII Africa Desk engages with all parts of the continent. In partnership with the Government of India, CII has ceaselessly tried to promote Brand India and its AAA technology in Africa. Affordable, adaptable, and appropriate. CII Africa Committee. With a network of more than 95 counterpart organizations in 45 African countries. Actively promoting CII Africa initiatives, namely CII Africa Conclave, trade and investment promotion, capacity building programs, sectoral initiatives, research and study. Launched in the year 2005, the CII Exim Bank Conclave on India-Africa Project Partnership, later rechristened as the India-Africa Growth Partnership, played a pivotal role in opening up bilateral trade access to Indian and African markets, facilitating dialogue, finance and credit facilities, and a platform for more than 4,615 projects. That has evolved into CII Exim Bank Conclave on India-Africa Growth Partnership, one of the largest congregation of senior ministers, policymakers, and business leaders from Africa and India, cutting across sectors. Taking forward the 28-year legacy of India-Africa Partnership under the aegis of B20 India 2023, towards creating one future, entered its 18th edition. CII Exim Bank Conclave on India-Africa Growth Partnership, focusing on newer dimensions of bilateral cooperation between the two regions to the benefit of the world.
In this very, very vital conference, which over the years has blossomed and strengthened the relations between Africa and India. It has brought together business leaders, policymakers, and fostered friendships, not only between Africa and India, but now going beyond.
3 days, 13 sectoral sessions, 45 African countries and 22 non-African countries, 30 senior ministers and 823 delegates from Africa, 600 B2B meetings. The inaugural session, India-Africa, Synergies for One Growth, set the tone of oneness between the two regions.
Africa occupies an important place in India's foreign policy. During the last 9 years, this has been consciously stepped up under the direction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Our engagement with the continent has since witnessed 36 high-level visits from India and more than 100 high-level visits from Africa to India.
I am confident that this year's edition of the conclave will advance fruitful and mutually beneficial sustainable development cooperation between India and Africa.
The conclave spotlighted India-Africa Growth Partnership opportunities in areas such as space economy, models of financing growth, infrastructure for development, agriculture and food processing, defense sector, manufacturing sector, digital transformation, education and skilling, critical minerals, trilateral partnerships, Water security. Green energy and clean energy. The ministerial plenary demonstrated keen bilateral intent. Special exchanges, with 3 African countries, were held through individual country sessions. Culminating with a valedictory session. The India-Africa partnership has taken big leap forward.